bell's been rung. We are underway. Well, the one thing I think we need to acknowledge before we start is in the last 12 months we've seen Solomun Blackwell work within his rules of the pit, and this is not the case. This is a standard rules matchup. The Invitational Tournament is conducted in a 10-minute time limit. If you win, you get 3 points. Time limit, draw 1 point. You lose, you get zilch.
Both men looking at that clock straight away too. Clearly aware of that time limit. Clearly wanting to get the victory as soon as possible. You don't want to end up with that draw. Only 1 point per person for a draw, but 3 points for the winner.
That's right, you need to get all the points you can, especially in the early goings. And as I said, the fact that this is not a pit matchup, Solomun Blackwell can let loose a little bit more, but I just wonder if he's going to feel a little bit out of his bounds, being so used to the pit in the last year.
Home ground advantage was the pit for Solomun Blackwell, and of course he felt comfortable there. Obviously, very technically skilled. But yeah, and being in that match so often last year, I mean, it's not completely different to a normal wrestling match, but it is a little bit different, and maybe that does go in the favor of Ryan Rivers.
Yeah, well, it was limited rope breaks, obviously can't go to the outside amongst the other rules, but Ryan Rivers means business here tonight. He posted a video on the socials that we just plugged. Oh, Ryan Rivers comes off the, huge shoulder block! But Blackwell's not going to take that lying down, slaps on a side headlock, goes for the takedown. Rivers puts the brakes on. You're going to see some big boy slams here. We're about to find out. Here we go. Oh, nice headlock takedown. He did a video online. He said that Dowd has followed him his entire career. Dowd cannot follow him into this tournament. But if you're out there, Blackwell, don't you doubt me, because if you choose to, you won't be the first or the last, but you will be wrong.
Yeah, big boy in spirit, big boy. But we know, obviously, Ryan Rivers, not quite the stature of some of the other wrestlers in EPW, and obviously would be underestimated so many times. But he warned those in the Invitational group. He is in his both men tumble to the outside. He warned them not to underestimate him, underestimate at their peril, as he said.
Exactly, both competitors now out on the hard floor of the Cannington Showgrounds. Of course, huge overhand chop there by Blackwell. As you know, at EPW shows, there are no mats on the outside. You hit the floor, you hit it hard. There is no padding out there to soften the blow. Going out, both men facing off. Referee keeping a keen eye on the action.
Bit of a standoff here. Count the count, referee.
That's right. If it's a double count out or if it's a stalemate as such, I only assume neither person gets any points.
1 point each, maybe?
Maybe. Well, it's a time limit draw. We'll find out and get back to you. Anyway, Blackwell now, big shot to the ribs.
With the way Solomun Blackwell's going, we won't have to worry about that. Huge shot from Solomun Blackwell. A nice flying clothesline from Blackwell. Follows it up, ducks under Ryan Rivers' clothesline of his own. Floats through, what's he going in? Ducks another clothesline. Oh! Side kick to the guts from Ryan Rivers. Oh, brutal. Uppercut there, double chops!
I know you're a big fan of Blackwell, but I don't think people...
Wait.
Ryan Rivers has been described as a pocket-sized powerhouse. You've got to watch out for the power moves of this man. Here we go. Exploder! It's like he heard me, Wally, and he executed on cue. The fact that he has the lower center point of gravity as well makes him so much better to do throws like we just saw there. And for someone who's used to being so grounded as Blackwell, it could very well throw out his balance because he's not used to being slammed around like that.
Yeah, I think we can see clearly. Oh no, I spoke too soon. I was going to say clearly we see Solomun Blackwell a little bit off his game here, having to adjust from the pit rules as we see a roll-up. Oh, kick it out there. Solomun Blackwell from the roll-up. From Ryan Rivers following up with that nice forearm to the face. Wipeout's calling for it. Big boy's getting him up. No, Solomun Blackwell blocks, rolls through. Backslide, 1, 2, this might be it. 3 points, no.
That was close, Wally.
What? Oh, nice. Hangman neckbreaker there from Solomun Blackwell, and that's got to be, no, I thought that was it for sure. Oh, locks it in. No, I thought he was going for his patented finishing maneuver, that Utopia, that Rings of Saturn maneuver, but can't quite lock it in there. Bit of a side headlock here. No, you can see he's trying to apply it now. No, roll through, roll up from Ryan Rivers there, that might be it. No.
Crucifix roll up.
What is it going to take for one of these men? Referee, keep the action going. That's it.
That's it. Blackwell's done it.
The winner of this group match with a time of 4 minutes and 45 seconds, receiving 3 war points in the A block, Solomun Blackwell.
Blackwell has scored the first points in the A block of the Invitational Tournament. The A block, of course, consists of Damien Slater, Gavin McGavin, Ryan Rivers, and Blackwell, who we've seen in this very match. What a way to kick off go time. Ryan Rivers not happy about this at all.
You can see the look in the eyes of Solomun Blackwell. He knew he was in for a fight here tonight, and maybe he even underestimated Ryan Rivers. But at the end of the day, the referee is raising the hand of Solomun Blackwell, picking up the 3 points in the Invitational Tournament. Ryan Rivers not out of it, but he is now behind. He has the disadvantage of no points going into his next matchup, and it'll be exciting to see who that is against. Facebook, EPW socials to check out. I was watching a few of them before this show and remembering the absolute brutality that DNT went through in that match. Unfortunately, on the losing end, being pinned by ATO, as they had many wars with ATO last year. Excuse me, and as you said, trying to get back in the race for those EPW Tag Team Championships, much like this, let's call it an odd pairing of Bruno Nitro and Davis Storm.
Well, odd or not, it's a new pairing. And you yourself, as I've said before, somewhat of a tag team specialist. You're a former tag team champion yourself, Drake Wallace. You will know as well that you need to click with your tag team partners, am I right?
Yes, or you could just use them to your advantage. Maybe like Davis Storm is doing now, you know? He saw Bruno Nitro, let's face it, in a bit of a rough patch. Had an incredible run as the EPW Coastal Champion, but really had a rough year, 2024. Davis Storm saw it, and maybe he might be using Bruno Nitro to his advantage to get that EPW gold that we were talking about earlier.
I think shenanigans are afoot as well.
Working as a well-oiled machine right now, but yeah, time will tell.
My good friend, the talent of Bruno Nitro and Davis Storm, it speaks for itself. We've seen all the great things they've done inside the EPW ring in the past. Whether they can get on the same level as a tag team, we will soon find out. DNT have done some great things since teaming up, and of course having Stellanix in their corner. She's done some fantastic work, of course. Making your presence felt that right 10 matchup as well is something I will not soon forget, my friend. But it looks like
Jack in the box.
It was amazing. It was fantastic. Chris Target looks like he's going to kick off the. No, he's not.
Clever. Very clever. I thought that Don's frustrations were getting the better of him as he's having a few arguments with EPW fans ringside, but no, DNT coming with that game plan. Divide and conquer, separate around the ring, provide the distraction, and the Don comes in and attacks Bruno Nitro as he headbutts the Don in the guts.
Yeah, whatever gets the job done. Of course, the Don has held the tag team titles many times throughout the history of Explosive Pro Wrestling. He knows what it takes to get things done as a tag team wrestler. Missed there. And Storm off the ring apron with a flying knee strike. Finds itself right on target.
Vintage Davis Storm there with that flying knee as Bruno Nitro hits the Don in the guts, floats over off the ropes, goes for that sling blade, takes the Don off his feet. Cover here, no, kick out before the count of one. Don saying, get real son, you're gonna have to do more than that to keep me down. As Bruno Nitro tags in the Iron Man of Australian wrestling, Davis Storm.
Storm now taking over with the Don. Don looking a little worse for wear. Davis Storm, of course. Just echoes throughout the arena here at the Cannington Showgrounds. Don doesn't like it. Scrapes the eyes of Davis Storm. It's not legal, but it's not enough to get himself disqualified. Tag mate. And Target walks right into a hip toss from the Godfather.
Armringer from Davis Storm. Bruno Nitro tagging in here. Sets him up. Nice club to the back of the thick neck of Chris Target. A thick boy. Nice Bruno Nitro.
Nice off the ropes. Ooh, but gets a knee to the lower back by the Don. Don, in typical fashion, acting like nothing happened.
Referee clearly letting things slide. I mean, he saw that clear as day, the interference there, but letting it play out here, which I do love to see, let it play out. Referee's getting away too much, I reckon, in professional wrestling.
No one home there for the Don. Here at EPW's go time, no one home for Target either. Tag made by Storm. There are quick and frequent tags for this tag team so far in their first match together. Double drop kick from Davis. Storm now is going to hook the leg at Don, but it's only a 2 count. Stellanix ready to intervene should she need to do so.
Determination on Stellanix to get involved if she wants to.
She's such an important part of the team of DNT. She's helped them out so many times in the past as well. It's very important to a tag team's makeup if they choose to do things a particular way, to have someone on the outside to do their bidding. That's all. Here we go.
Yeah, especially,
What did she just do? Oh, that's the whistle. Nitro had his whistle. He was going to kick a goal. Stellanix threw the whistle away.
Nobody wants to hear that whistle.
Oh, he's got a new one.
Of course he does. Oh, huge screw the whistle. Huge clothesline from the Don. Absolutely knocks Bruno Nitro senseless. No, I thought that might have been it. High clothesline there. I saw the eyes of Bruno Nitro roll into the back of his head. Distraction by Stellanix, unfortunately not able to get the job done for DNT as Chris tags in with a few clubbing blows of his own to the back of Bruno Nitro.
Yeah, a bit sad we didn't get to see him kick a goal. I absolutely love it when he does that, but right now DNT going for a double team maneuver now. Double Irish whip. Nitro puts the brakes on. Dishes out some blows to DNT. Irish whips the Don into Target.
Brilliant move there from Nitro, using one DNT member into the other, and he's charging it up here, getting the fans into it, feeling it. Off the ropes he goes. What the hell?
Oh, the referee's not going to let him dive to the outside. The crowd loves to see it, and they boo the referee, as you would expect.
Yeah, I boo the referee. What the hell is he doing? We want to see that high-flying action. That's what we pay our good money to see, am I right?
Looks like this isn't going to stop Nitro. Oh, there he goes.
Referee nearly went with him.
That would have been pretty funny.
That would have been so funny. Do it again. See if we can get the referee to go with him.
Might lead to disqualification, though, if he had have ducked.
Just get another referee. There's always one waiting back. Always one. Isn't it funny? Just sitting out there. What are they doing?
Look, both teams here want to get themselves up in the ranks of the EPW Tag Team Division. The Tag Team Championships will be on the line at EPW's Collision Course later on this evening when ATO defend up against the Poles. Should be a hard-hitting affair, as we know from both of those tag teams here at EPW. Our Tag Team Division in 2025 has been very strong and healthy. A lot of great tag teams chomping at the bit to get a chance at those beautiful EPW Tag Team Championships.
Passing water bottles to the Don, keeping them in the match, providing that distraction when needed. I mean, every team should have a Stellanix, am I right?
How about you be my Stellanix and you bring me water and drinks and beer and stuff?
No comment.
Okay. Target now, just wrenching on the fingers of Nitro, slamming their hand down hard on the mat as well.
Grabbing him by the
bandana behind his neck.
Surprised the bandana lasted that long.
Look, it could be classed as a foreign object, but the referee didn't seem to think of it as that, because I guess it was part of his costuming, but...
This referee's off his game today, let's be honest. Over the back there in a absolutely precarious position. That's Chris Target with the elbow over the knees.
That's gotta be it.
That is it for sure. Come on, David Storm, you gotta get in there, mate. No cheering from the outside. Get in there and break up the pin. Unbelievable for Bruno Nitro to be able to kick out. We thought that was it for sure. David Storm trying to get the Fans cheering here to get the adrenaline pumping through the veins of Bruno Nitro so he can get to his corner and make that tag which he desperately needs. As D&T, the more experienced team, let's call it, being able to section off the ring and keep Bruno Nitro in their corner.
You know, the king of the carnies, Chris Target, laid in an amazing beat down on Nitro, letting the Don take over now as a wise choice. And look at that, Stalinix and Target just laying into Nitro whilst the referee's distracted, as the Don is just going to distract him a little bit further, I think. Never know what D&T's up to, but they sure as hell don't play by the rules.
Rules are made to be
I don't think they are. I think they're made to be enforced. Square. Yeah. Ooh. Here we go now. Don charging through. Ooh, just gets the boot up at the last second. Does Nitro. He's trying to get these fans to fuel him further. Ooh. Caught into a spine buster by the Don.
Hands aren't going to help you out there, Bruno. As the Don looks David Storm directly in the face, gives him a middle finger salute, but Bruno Nitro still able to kick out, and David Storm desperate for that tag. You can see how close he is. Bruno Nitro really just has to reach up there, and he would have got the tag, but not sure where he is. As the Don pours some salt in the wounds, a huge kick to the midsection there, Bruno Nitro.
And Target has put on Nitro's bandana, kind of a fashion like Tupac in the 90s, or maybe even David Storm around 06. Remember he used to do the bandana tied at the front?
That brown pants and a see-through shirt.
The forefathers?
David Storm wants to be cool so bad. You're not cool, David Storm. Not as cool as Chris Target right now, that's for sure.
He sure does.
He's like Snoop Dogg and Eminem and Dr. Dre and Tupac rolled into one. That's how cool he is.
Sounds like utter lies. But anyway, drops a mean elbow on Nitro, does Chris Target. I don't think I can take him seriously right now.
I think he should. He's going to drop the best hit of the 2020s. His album's going to be lit, son, fam.
Oh, Nitro. Big crossbody onto the two of them. It gets caught in mid-flight as they lock eyes with his tag team partner, and throws him down, but he lands on his feet, springs back up, throwing the shots at both D&T members.
Yeah, D&T really thought they had the better of Nitro there.
I thought they had the better of Nitro.
Nitro landing on his feet, but no, they clearly do. Still able to cut him off. Normally at this point in the match, at some point, the tag team partner is able to get to his corner and tag in, but Nitro not able to get anywhere near David Storm at the moment. Oh, maybe.
He keeps landing on his feet like a cat. Right now they've got him up, and just drills them both down.
This is it. This has to be it. Right now, if ever there was a moment for Nitro to tag in, now is the time. The fans can feel it. Get to the corner, Bruno Nitro. Oh, what the hell?
Stalinix went under the ring and pulled David Storm down just in the nick of time. That is some fantastic work. Also, absolutely criminal.
I'm not sure I saw that. I just think David Storm slipped off the apron. I didn't see Stalinix. She was over there the whole time.
You idiot. Right now, though, D&T spending a lot of time double-teaming Nitro, which if we did have better officials, might send one of them to the outside ring apron. But that notwithstanding, Nitro now gets a clubbing blow from the Don Michael Morleone. He's calling for the king of the carnies. Oh! Chris Target. Springboard, no. Caught in the fireman's carry. We've seen the Don do a Death Valley driver many times before. Could that be what's in store? No. Nitro lands on his feet yet again.
Oh, brilliant. Float over, standing sliced bread from Bruno Nitro after flipping out of that Death Valley driver from the Don. Both men trying to get to their corners now.
A tag needs to be made if Nitro's have any hope. And there you go, he finally gets it. David Storm is now uncaged and ready to go.
All that pent-up aggression as he was hanging on the apron watching his tag team partner get brutalized. But D&T is being unleashed here as David Storm is going wild. Forcing the Don into his tag team partner, charges at him. Nice! Europe's finishing European uppercut as David Storm climbs to the top rope. What are we going to see here?
Goes for a huge double stomp right into the center of the spine of the King of the Carnies. He's hooking the leg to go with it. Only a 2 count though. Oh, David Storm like a bat out of hell going at DNT. With rapid force as Target slowly gets up to his feet. Storm now going for the eye of the storm. Target gets out of it luckily. Ducks the clothesline spring. Oh, straight into a super kick as Target does oh so well.
Man, these EPW go times are action-packed. If you're watching this one, go back and watch the other ones. They're incredible every single time. And if you're coming to an EPW show, make sure you get down here early. You do not want to miss this action. Unbelievable.
Could not have put it better myself, my good friend, as right now Nitro back up on the ring apron. Is Storm going to look for a tag or let Nitro gather a bit more energy? Target though going to try and tag, and the Donnie does just that. Tag made the other side of the ring to Nitro. Charges in. Oh, goes for a big knee, doesn't get there. Cops 5 fingers to the side of the face, and it drops him slowly.
He is out. I mean, poor Nitro.
He's taken so much punishment.
David Storm is in the ring for all of 2 minutes and Nitro back in. And clearly the effects showing here. Nitro knocked absolutely senseless by that incredible stiff shot from the Adonis. DNT whipped Nitro into the corner. These 2 men got planned here. Oh no, Nitro saw it coming. Back elbow. Charging off and a Hurricane Rana! Oh my God! Running on fumes, on instinct alone. Bruno Nitro, huge Hurricane Rana off the back of Chris Taggart, and a float over suplex there. Almost like a modified T-bone suplex.
Nitro though lining up to get ready to kick a goal. Are we going to see it, Wally? Here he comes.
Oh, Jesus.
Stella Nix.
Sweet Stella Nix. Everyone needs a Stella Nix, I told you.
She's laughing her face off right now. She thinks this is hilarious. Oh, low blow there by Target while the referee couldn't see it.
That's not
rolls him up. I think we're done here.
Oh, David Storm at the very last moment. We were done for sure. Don chasing David Storm out of the ring.
Don and David Storm have a lot of history together in the past here in Explosive Pro Wrestling. Check it out, from the Volk, the EPW on Vimeo channel to see some of the wars those two have had. But right now in the center of the ring, Target's got Nitro up. Nitro again lands on his feet. Blind tag made by David Storm. Oh, nice kick there. Storm over the top rope spring. Oh, look out! Springboard enziguri, will it be enough?
What? Unreal, I thought that was it for sure. Stormy thought it was it. Referee.
Stella Nix squealed so loud that the referee blocked his ears. Storm's not impressed.
Everyone needs a Stella Nix. Put that on a t-shirt. I'll take 10%.
You can get DNT t-shirts at EPW shows. They look very good as well. Just so you know, my birthday was about a month ago. Well, you can buy me one as a belated gift. Ooh! Down Stella goes, rolled up. No, Storm launches through with a knee strike. Target falls in an awful way.
That's it.
What a matchup. Nitro and Storm win their first matchup as a tag team together right here at Go Time.
Now I know we have rules in this place, and one of them is no promo time for the boys during go time. But let me send a message right now Pulse, ATO, I don't care who it is. Next time we are back in this building, it will be you versus Bruno Nitro and David Storm. And in 24 years, I ain't been a selfish guy, but I am telling you, I will write the end of this story, not someone else. And one way or another, I will go out holding those EPW tag team titles high above my head one last time.
Strong words from David Storm. Our next show, which will be EPW's Gold Rush, they want a shot at the Tag Team Championships. But that notwithstanding, thank you so much for joining us here for EPW's Go Time. We are gearing up for Collision Course. We want to thank you once more for joining us. Give EPW a follow on all forms of social media at EPW Perth. And check out EPW's Collision Course on Vimeo.